So, y'all, I want to talk about Jhene Aiko. I know a lot of people have been talking about her, but I want to talk about specifically how a lot of us women, we really like to talk about not forcing a man into marriage. And this is a pure exhibit motherfucking A example as to why sometimes you do have to kind of put a little pressure on these men. Now, Jhene Aiko, before she met Big Sean, she was married to Dot the Genius, who was a musical producer who I personally never heard of. But apparently, they were married from 2014 until 2017. And then apparently, her and Big Sean started dating in 2016. Clearly, there's an overlap right there. And that's a huge red flag. And no matter what you think, like, these men, they peep that, and they may not say something to you right away, but they peep that and they store it away in their brain and they hold it against you, actually. So here she is in this relationship with Big Sean for 10 years, and she even had a kid with Big Sean. I want to say a son. Don't quote me. But the whole time, was marriage not on the table? I mean, 10 years, 2016 to 2025. Hold on, let's. Okay. So I promise I'm usually pretty good at math, but that is about 9 years plus. I don't know exactly when they met, but 2016 to 2025, that's about 9 years. Okay, but that's a really long time to not be engaged or anything at all. And the thing is, I bet you anything. For somebody like Big Sean, even though he has a sketchy past, a lot of these guys, they will get with you and make a note of your history so that they can hold it against you to say why they don't want commitment. And the thing is, like, even for me with my husband, I can say, like, at one point, he was trying to act like he wanted to drag his feet on it. And I was like, oh, no, baby, not with me. Okay? Not with me. Don't you dare. And, like, a lot of women will say, oh, you're being mean and you're being rude. You're not supposed to put pressure on these men. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are. Especially if you don't want your time wasted. If you're okay just kind of lollygagging, and just kind of like going wherever the wind blows, then by all means, by all means. But me, I'm not. When I met my husband, I think I was like, I want to say 31, 32. Yeah, I'm done playing the games. Been there, done that. Is you putting a ring on it or not? And he put the ring on it. We got married in 2019, and it was a good decision on both of our parts. Now, a lot of these guys, though, they will fuck around on you, and that's just that on that. So you have to put that pressure on them. I know I feel like a broken record, but you do. And after that 2-year mark, if you don't see that he is making those moves towards buying an engagement ring for you, you have to kind of like put it in your head, okay, he's got 6 more months for me to see a ring, and then I'm out. Because for me, I feel like 2.5 years is ample time for the guy to get a ring for you, at least to show like, okay, I want commitment. Let me give you a ring so we can at least start planning a date, because weddings themselves are expensive and they take a lot to plan. So like at least a ring in 2.5 years. So like 9 years, I'm sorry, that's on both of them, but as the women, we have to know, like, these men will play around on us, and we have to kind of like tighten up and let them know, like, look, this is the time frame. Or not let them know, even just for yourself. But let the intentions be known at the beginning, like, look, I want marriage. Don't be the cool girl. Don't be the cool girl where it's like, oh, yeah, maybe I want marriage, maybe I don't. No, if you genuinely in your heart want marriage, let that be known. And that's my advice moving forward. All right, y'all see these nails coming off, but let me just go ahead and show off the ring a little bit. That's a good little a few stacks right there. Okay, don't let these guys play on you. Okay, don't let them play on you. And if you yourself see red flags in the guy that's telling you that he's not marriage material, you yourself too have to be smart enough to know when to leave. Okay, my husband, I can say, for me, I felt like he was marriage material. You know, faithful and kind, sweet, good with kids. But yeah, that's it. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.